Ladies and gentlemen, this video is now in session. Obi-Wan 362 Gamerlaw presiding. And welcome to Guillotine Era. Come on. Come on. 151 is respectable, I guess. That's 49 mirrors from where I need you to be. But I have a ton of them, so I can deal with that. I'm really hesitant to use another Mickey and Broom, considering I have so few. If I wasn't so limited on them, I would have no qualms about doing it. But I am so limited. Anyway, this video is now in session. Obi-Wan 362 Gamerlaw presiding. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Last time, we just did a lot of pulling. We just did a lot of pulls. We managed to guilt my SP Ansem. As you can see, we are now maxing out his guilt, which is glorious. And we basically spent a lot of last time just pulling medals, and then doing medal management, and then showing off our lovely, beautiful, boosted HD era. Because he's just, well, he's so good. But this time, gosh, this time I don't know. We're gonna be maxing out his level because we're going to use him for what I haven't used a lot of other boosts, because he's largely a boost medal. His multipliers aren't that great. And yet, these foretellers do immense damage. I guess that his multiplier is a 4.52, so that's not nothing. And when there's only one enemy left, including in raid bosses, we're getting a 4.52. Like, it's not nothing. It's just, actually, now that I say it out loud, I'm like, 4.52 is actually really good, isn't it? Like, obviously, there are ones that have, like, a 6 multiplier or whatever. But for the time being, that's definitely going to work for us. So we're just going to go ahead and max him out. I don't foresee me pulling from any of the foreteller deals again. Otherwise, I would have just waited, done that, and then seen if we could guilt him just using another copy of him. I almost wouldn't want to do that anyway. Just hold on to a second copy of this thing. But yeah, 4.52. He's gonna be impressive. He's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. That's not even kind of the fact that I haven't really guilted him. I haven't maxed out his guilt yet. There's somebody else I was going to guilt today also. That's right. I had already guilted that. What is your multiplier? No, Final Boss Shion's multiplier is only 4.25 also, so yeah, and she's my big one-hit medal as it is. So really what we've got here is actually pretty good. Vexen, you still make me angry. And I just want you to know that. You make me so angry. There was something else I was going to guilt today. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, this is a good idea. It'll be great. Super helpful. And now I've got nothing. Though, I'm considering guilting Twilight Thorn, but there's no doing that until we can finish up the high score challenge, so that we know if we need to have both of them on there or not. Well, I could have swore there was something else. I don't plan on guilting these Tifa and Aeriths. There's just no point. It's a buff medal. It's not much for damage. So it seems like it would be a waste to do that. I can guilt these as losers, whatever. But guilting Era was the big draw for today. And with that out of the way, we can hop on into the events, such as we're going to start with the high score challenge, and I've kind of sort of put together a Keyblade to try this. It's this one. Now, circumstances being what they are, I have to tweak this a little bit now, because I've changed my perception of how we were going to proceed with this. Before, I was going to need to use, I was going to have to rely on one of my party's medals in order to really get the full effect out of Era, or to get the damage that I needed. That's no longer the case. Now, Era will be our final hit, our final huge hit, and hopefully will work. I don't even know if we need her. And that's what's throwing me off right now. Because really, what I ought to do is put another multiplier in here. Another one of these medals that's going to give me extra percentage, so I can see if we can get everything we need on its own. And here's another Trick Master. I don't know where my other Twilight Thorn is, but it's fine. It does... Really? I think you're minus 12. Oh, but none of these other ones. You're minus 10. He's not minus anything, and that's the problem. So let's level him up real quick. Put a minus 10 in him. Finish out his... Oh, that was dumb. I didn't need to do that. I don't need to finish out his level. He's going to be fine. There we go. And so that will give us as many medals as I have that go towards the multiplier as possible. Now, whether or not this will be viable or useful in any real way is still up for debate, up for finding out. I heard a frame drop there. But so we will have to be watching out to see if this works or if it's just completely borked. On top of my own Era, I guess we'll take Enhabs just for the beauty of it, right? Just for the sheer beauty of it. Okay, and it looks like it's just us and Cerberus. It seems like it's just going to be us and Cerberus. And I'm not... or not. I'm like, I had assumed, but... I think as we... Oh, wait. Aha! Era, if you'd be so kind. Do that. Yeah, at this point, I kind of just assumed it was going to be just solely Cerberus. Not sure what led me to that belief, but hit the squeaker. Do that. Do that. Do that. And then Era comes in with the big damage. It's not bad for no anything on it. I've got no buffs or debuffs so far, other than what he provides himself. Hoping I can just swipe my way to the end. And it looks like I can. So Yeah, it's not doing as much damage as I want, but I'm pretty sure Kairi on her own will kill them. Because Kairi is broken. Kairi just does too much damage. I guess this is actually... yeah, I don't know any way to test that without... I mean, obviously there's just doing another run of this, which I may do, but... Also, it occurs to me that this is actually a good opportunity, because she will not be enough to kill that, and then we'll be able to add those buffs and debuffs to this one. So that one worked pretty all right, if you ask me. That means we might be there. Yeah, I think we're there now. Though I wouldn't want to use any of my other guys, because I have no reason to expect that they're going to work out very well for me. But we are doing millions of damage at this point, so I'm kind of just relying on there being enough more enemies that we can work our way through here, murdering as we go, and come out on the other end just fine. And I would be doing more damage if I were to fix the guilt that I've got right now, because I do have a subpar guilt. Though I'm starting to be curious of... Yeah, because I don't think I could... now, we might be at the point now where I would be able to use my copy medal to copy Kairi and get double of her buffs. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Now we're in the point where there's a possibility that they just actually don't die. Which one? Oh, okay, that's good. Great. Gotta remember that one. That's my fault. I should have texted her before I started recording. We have this arrangement so that I let her know when I start recording so she doesn't accidentally do that. And I failed to let her know I was going to be recording, so... Oops! Okay, so that's that. Like, I feel like there's actually good odds. Yeah, I'm like, there's good odds he doesn't die here. Do this. That did next to nothing. But I'm hoping the second one of these, especially with the attack boost for max... Yeah. That's the other thing. I need to put I need to put the attack boost for gauges on here. Because not gauges. I'm not sure why I keep seeing a bunch of y'all that have attack boost for max gauge 1 on these guys. But you do, and I find it weird. Though I keep using my foreteller, even now that I've realized the other would be better. Largely because I don't trust only one foreteller to be enough to take out the enemies we're facing. Because I know I'm not surviving a second go. I'm not going to survive to a second turn. Okay, like right now. I don't have a second chance. Or any defense boosts on anything. And the reason for that, and the problem is, it makes so much more sense now, though, how I was supposed to get the 15 specials. The problem is that I'm waiting to put Second Chance 3 on my Kairi, because Second Chance 3 is what's available in the Colosseum. But so that also means I really need to get top in that. So yeah. I need to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Also, though, it's real awkward for me now to have, oh, shoot, I should have been using, somebody has Ava, and Ava gives defense. I think. Remember, serves Ava grants defense. That's, oh, actually, We might do... Here at the end, we might do one more attempt at the high score challenge. But today, on the Jaima is Luxius. Luxius? Roxas? Licusius? Aloysius? I don't know. And really, is the person with Ava sharing Ava right now? I don't think so. Nope, these people aren't in my group. I know one of y'all has Ava. Yeah, because this one, Aset doesn't have it. Obviously, the Unicorn doesn't have it. And then Snake Lady deals 4 hits and is all about magic. So she doesn't have it. Is it just because you guys didn't have a not gauge reducing one also? And were too impatient to wait? Is that why? Because that's... You guys are ridiculous. Oh no! A big scary target enemy. Whatever will I do? No! The Foreteller is the new broken metal. Completely broken. I need to get... There's one more broom for me to get. Before I can make another Mickey brooms. Do I just go ahead and fix the guilt with mirrors? Because I have enough of them. And it's not like I'm off by 100. Only off by 49. Which is a lot. I understand that it's a lot. But it's also a foreteller. A very powerful foreteller. And one of the ones I was lucky to get because it doesn't just buff like magic or something. It buffs things I can use, like upright, which is the real thing. It buffs upright, which makes it perfect for, you know, it can benefit from that. It can benefit from some buff, which is great. I need to figure out a good composition though for it, because right now it's sitting at the beginning of my Olympia is pretty lame. It's pretty lame. Really, all I really need to do is go back, use this Keyblade again, and swap out this last guy as I had originally planned, so that I can double buff, and he can take advantage of all that instead of what we're doing now. But it only matters so much. It matters a lot, but in truth, it only matters so much. So, and I'm debating and I'd be curious for input, though I know some of your input already. But as far as a skill for him, y'all are using Attack Boost 4, which really tells me already what I should put on him, and that's Attack Boost 4. I do have an Attack Boost 5 I'd be tempted to put on him. The problem is I realize that that's not near as good as putting Attack Boost 4 Max on him, where it will trigger every time. But what I have is Attack Boost 4 Max and Lux Plus. And I'm like, that'd be a real good thing to put on him. That's a real good thing to put on him. To have... Oh, balls. Sorry, this will probably kill it. Yep. I need to guilt that thing. I need to guilt World of Final Fantasy Cloud. The next time World of Final Fantasy... Can we get a World of Final Fantasy reprint? Again? I realize we've already had one. Can you pull a World of Final Fantasy medal in just random draw pulls? Because that'd be great. Because I need another one so I can guilt him because he's amazing. No, but anyway, what I was saying was I'm figuring I'm going to put Attack Boost 4 Lux Plus on him. I just need to do it. I haven't done it. So... And Oh! Huh. That's problematic. Okay. Well. This is the problem with the current setup. Is... I don't have anything to handle those situations. And to be fair, they don't come up that often anymore. Because unless it has to hit me first in order for it to even be a potential problem. But it does happen. That gives me my second chance, which, as long as it triggers, will be all I need. Yeah, because even my spirit has been leveled up to the point where he... Aha! Show you caution. He should cast Esuna. Or a second chance could not proc. That's cool, too. Okay. Is that where we are now? Got to change clothes. Don't look, I'm changing. Alright. Let's try this again. This time with feeling. But yeah, I can't help but wonder how much the foretellers are swinging things right now in basically everything. Because it would explain why I was, you know, only admittedly barely top 1,000 in Coliseum and am now... Oh my gosh! Give me my second chance! I'm only doing this one more time, then we're going to the Hades Cup. Which will presumably be more forgiving. I think I already have this hairdo. I just want the jewels, man. Just give me the jewels! Revive. Behold! 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 Huh. it's almost like he may not die. Which really, it will not be okay. Hopefully this will teach him. Yeah. Attack boost for max is probably the right way to go. Really? Really? Multiple of you? Oh, that's just rude. Also, him being fully guilted and being up front is just wasting his power. Not fully guilted, you know what I mean. Guilted at all. Having him up front is just wasting his power. Horsey, attend. But yeah, so do I go with the max, or do I go with just general boost? I'm curious for your input, because again, I could do 5, but it's not max. So I know where some of you stand, where you prefer to have the sure thing versus the occasional, but it seems like the argument could be made for the potential for greater to outweigh the sure thing. Plus, it'd be a great raid medal. With all that Lux, oh, so much Lux. So, I don't know. I don't know how many times I can say I don't know either. But, ooh, I didn't even think about the fact I still have to do the Hades Cup, which means I still have jewels on the table. I have 6,000 jewels on the table. Ancient Gear Golem. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix this, shall we? Let's fix this. Because right now, this setup isn't quite right. He really needs to be here. Which throws the whole thing out of whack. Right? Because part of the... And, like, these two have to be up front. Because if they don't hit first, nothing else is doing that much damage. Like, I'm not getting max damage if these things don't come out first. And it's one of those points that makes me wish I had other copy medals that may work better. He's actually kicked. There's not a spot for him anymore. In the I can use someone else's thing. That leaves me with 2 speed spots. I don't really have much that works for speed. Not upright speed, anyway. I have him, who's great, and I love him. I love him dearly. He can go back here. But the former speed spot is... I don't have a lot of good things. I have Casual Roxas, who's completely undotted. And has attack boost 3 max. That's the best I have for upright speed. He's also undotted. He doesn't have a skill on him. And I guess technically he's better as far as upright speed goes, but ungilted, undotted, he's not great. He's not much of anything. So I don't know. And if it wasn't for the fact that by copying Kairi and then having this guy, I completely do all of the buffs and debuffs. Whereas before, I would put Final Boss Xion in that first slot. Actually, you know what? At this point, I don't actually have much else to go with. That will be fine for the time being, and then we can maybe discuss a better option further in. But, like, this will give us the best, in general, ability to do severe damage. And then Enhab, you just get to be along for the ride today because you are the other of my metal. Bring it on, Ancient Gear Golem! Mechanized melee! That did nothing. That did something. So I'll do more. And then this is where the party happens. Boom, baby. I think I don't... I'm not going to waste... No, there's no way I waste another... Because I was debating, I'm like, there's no way I waste another Mickey and Brooms on fixing Era. Not when I can just spend the mirrors that I have a ton of. I have a ton saved up. So, and look, here's more of them. How many mirrors do I get from? We're gonna check after this to see how many mirrors we can get from the Hades Cup. See if it tells us. Look at these guys. Look at these fools. Thinking they stand a chance. She? Hope you guys are ready. Your countdown timers will never expire. Or you will die now. Just, mwah. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh. Also, I only got one. Okay. I don't remember what it was. Wasn't there some of it where, like, we got multiple mirrors? Each time it showed mirrors, we would get, like, multiple mirrors. Oh, there's a broom! Oh, there's a broom! Oh, I need this broom. Give me the broom. Get out of here, Possessor. Possessors. I hate you guys. Hate you with the white-hot intensity of 1,000 suns. And for that you shall all perish. Get out. Oh, you're all gonna wish that you had died there, for Master Era will take you down. I'm real tempted to... I'm tempted with as good as the rates are for foretellers right now. Thanks to having all of them at the same time. I'm tempted to take my Hades Cup winnings and go pull again for another foreteller. Because I was working on Ava. And, you know, just throw a couple more into the Ava ball, into the Ava pot. But the Ava pot, that sounds great. To see if I can maybe get Ava or one of the other ones. But at the same time, it seems like a waste when I know there's going to be other... There are going to be other medals that show up, and I'm going to need jewels for them. And even though we're getting jewels at a better rate than we have been previously, I'm still free to play, so I still have to be choosy about how I spend my jewels. I don't want to be choosy. I want to get the pig parts. Go on, get a pig part. Actually, we're going to get a pig part at the end of this. We're only going to do one more of these, because Hades Cup is 15 ones long. We did 10. We did the high score challenge. Like, it... And we're going to do the high score challenge one more time. We're going to do it with a more of a traditional-ish setup. Bring it on, Fortress Crab. I'm afraid no ghosts. Let's see if we can't get a good score off of this high score challenge. Like, I don't even care about Ariel, really, but I have a chance to get the medal, and as a free-to-play player, medals are important. Options are important. So, get out, Fortress Crab. Nobody loves you. Good damage, good damage. Good kill, good kill. Yeah, and that's why I put him after Ira, because Ira will buff him also. Really what I need is, what I could do, and it's not going to work as well on this Keyblade as on a different Keyblade, presumably, is use my first HD Shion to copy Kairi EX, then use my second HD Shion to copy Ira, and then the rest of my Keyblade just is what it is. But that's a lot to have happen. Oh, I wanted to do this. I need to do this. Screw it. We're doing this, and then we're doing the high score challenge. I'm just going to assume this Keyblade will still work. I'm going to try and tinker, find the best composition for to make Ira be the most effective that he can be, but if you guys have suggestions, I'm always happy to hear those from you guys. That'd be great. But hi there, big guy. You don't look scary at all. None of you guys actually seem all that intimidating anymore. And part of me is sad about that, and the other part of me says good. Because it means I finally arrived. Those were good numbers. Those were good numbers. Get out of here. But I'm gonna, yeah, between parts, I'll probably fix Ira's guilt so that he is maxed out, since I have no reason not to, really, other than the severe waste of mirrors. We're going to evolve another Mickey and Brooms here at the end, but that's no big deal. And then, yeah, like, it's not... That should be good, right? So let's try this high score challenge one more time. That wasn't hard, and I'm glad for that. I would like to be able to up some of these Keyblades some more. The only thing... Oh, man. Oh, I did contemplate thinking of what other Keyblades I was going to... Not Keyblades. Other metals I was going to guilt. I did toss around the idea of guilting Toon Aqua, I believe. Toon Aqua, I believe, has 3 dots. And if I guilt her, I think she deals enough hits. I could use her on mission 160 of Proud Mode, which is the one I'm stuck on, and that would be great. But she's just not going to be super useful without being guilted. That's the only real qualm I have. I'll deal with the magic boosters offline? That's not really what I wanted to say, but that's fine. Okay. Now let's try this one more time using a slightly different setup. Because really, it seems a little wasteful. He's there. He's fine. It's also a little wasteful for him, but that's cool. I actually don't want this one. I want the other one. I want the one that doesn't deal damage. So I want Ira. I want the Iras to do the damage. I want the Kexes to just be the window dressing. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted to say there, but that's what you got. You get window dressing. I only got 15. Like, they're... Oh, jeez. What are the rewards? Okay, you have to get top 5,000 in order to get an aerial. I don't really anticipate that, but from what other people have said, they've said they haven't had much in the way of problems getting the 50 mil needed to get in order to get one of the things. So I'm basically banking on that. Alright, let's try this one more time, and then we're going to wrap this video up. Let's do this! Onward! Oop, nope! Okay. Boop. Behold! Era! I'm wondering if it wouldn't be better to just use that thing to kill the others. Probably would be. Boop. 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 Oh. But dope. Alright. That, and then... Again, that's the problem. That, my HD Xion is on a spot that multiplies her. Excuse me. So, I gotta watch out for that. And she does have... she does have attack boost for max on her. So she will do excessive damage if I'm not careful. But that won't matter a whole heck of a lot here. In a couple more. Oh no, because I grabbed the other one, that's right. I'm also not going to be able to skip to the very last medal once I put one of the max skills on my era. So that's a thing that's also going to happen. But I'll get to take advantage of the multiplier on my Keyblade slot. So do that. And I could do that, and I could do this! Excellent. Positively, probably the best way to do that. So, short of fully maxing out the guilt for mine. I don't know. The problem is going to be judging at what point... Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna die from that. I figured he probably would, but I wanted to test it, so I knew for future runs. So otherwise, I could have just used my guy. But now I know. Getting a little closer now. I should probably be able to swipe here. Yes. And then this will finish them both off. Nice and easy. No big deal whatsoever. Next up. Okay. Now we start doing this. And seeing... what remains. Okay, I assume the swipe will murder them both. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure they were both dead. I think at that point they were both dead, but I could have been wrong. But that does mean that here I should be able to start using both of these two. I guess on this one I can try a swipe, it's fine. Okay. Yep. That barely worked, but it did. And so I'll take it. Yeah, I absolutely positively need to put a buff or a skill on my era. That's what I've gotten out of this. Okay. Will mine be enough? It is not. Which is why I brought the second one. Okay, that works. Okay, we're now in the point where we're having to use both buffs and both foretellers, at least on that guy, because, I mean, that guy is a special case. He is freaking one of the boss monsters, but still. We're now on the point where it's a little iffy to chance not just using the foreteller. Not using both foretellers, excuse me. So this one is where we might run into issue, and this is the one that killed us before, last time. So do that, which is decent, and we do it again, which is great. And then we use Master Era. That could have been better, and admittedly is probably going to mean we're screwed. Really? How did we end up with a lower score? I'm genuinely surprised we have a lower score that time. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna have to tinker with it some. Hopefully I can figure something out. Hopefully by adding attack boost for Lux Plus, adding maxing out his guilt, between those things we'll be able to push him into where we need him to be. That said, Lakshas B, he's got damage in the raids, right? Damage in the raids, you know. Oh, I'm losing frames. So we're probably gonna wrap this up quickly. But so like we've got, I don't know, because like that's, unless that's not gonna fly. He's a damage metal. That's not gonna be worthwhile. Damage in raids isn't bad, but strength is probably better. Probably better than damage. I'm gonna hand that over to you guys for your opinion on the matter. Ira, why couldn't you have a better guilt? Just why? You could have been great. You could have been the greatest. You could have been the goat. Instead, you're more like a sheep. Or maybe even a unicorn. I'm sorry. Yeah. Toon Aqua's only is at 3 dots. She's 3 Mickeys and Brooms away. I have 3. And if you give me a minute, I'll have 4. So I have the capabilities. I don't need that. Yeah, so as far as things I've got Attack Boost 2 Lux, which isn't going to be super helpful. I have 2 of those. I have a Defense Boost 4, which I forgot that I had. I have Attack Boost 4 plus and Attack Prize Plus, which is cool. But this is Attack Boost 4 Max Lux Plus, which I think is probably the best bet for my dude. Defense Boost 2 Max. Attack Boost 4 Gauge 0. I plan on saving that. And Attack Boost 5, which does double damage. I would be dealing double damage on top of a 200% guilt when it triggers. So I could see both why I would and would not want to do that. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on that. That said, that does it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, then by all means, do feel free to hit the like button. Of course, if you dislike this video for whatever reason, the dislike button is right there as well. Comments are always appreciated, as long as it kept spoiler free. I got a pig face! Next time on Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, we will... I don't know. We'll probably get those... We might get some of those 6,000. I'm tempted. Because we put 5 pulls into this. If we can do a few more, we could almost guarantee ourselves to get at least another foreteller. Who knows which one, but the rates seem pretty good. To everybody who actually gets one, they seem good. To everybody else, they obviously seem garbage. But I don't know. I should probably hold on to my jewels, but gosh, spending them so much more fun, isn't it? Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this video is adjourned.